Welcome back to the channel. If you are returning, if you are new, welcome. I am the Blunt Reader. This is going to be the December reading for the sign of Gemini. Please keep in mind that this is general, so it will not and cannot resonate with every single person who watches this video. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, then this message is simply not for you. Be sure to subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that when I post a new video, you are notified. Also, like this video and leave me a comment down below. I have already shuffled a few times, but I'm going to shuffle again. And we are going to see what Spirit has to say for you for the month of December. Spirit, what messages do you have for the sign of Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have at the bottom of the deck the Seven of Wands, and my apologies for this lighting. But the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is about defensiveness, being guarded. This is also defending the things that are valuable for you. For some of you, I feel like you are either having to defend yourself against somebody that you are in a relationship with, or you're having to defend your relationship against other people, maybe other people that are trying to break you up, friends, family members, people who want you, people who want the person that you are involved with, however the situation goes. But I definitely feel like for some of you, this has to do with a relationship. So either you're defending yourself against the person that you are involved with, or you're having to defend your relationship against some sort of external situation. We have the Emperor. The Emperor is the masculine energy. So you could be involved with somebody who is older than you. For some of you, this could also be your child's father. I also feel like could be an issue within the family, so like a family feud. We have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups, reconciliation. This also involves children, a past life situation. This could also be thinking about something in the past. So maybe for some of you, this masculine energy is somebody that you dealt with before and they could be coming back around. Maybe you are defensive against the idea of them coming back around and wanting to start something with you. Maybe because there is a lack of trust because you've already dealt with this person before and you kind of know how they are. Ace of Pentacles. But I feel like they want to offer you something. This Emperor person. This could also be you offering something to somebody else. But they aren't very trusting, or you're not very trusting of this offer. It's like it may look good, it may sound good, but there's an issue with trust here, whether because you dealt with this person and things weren't, all that great before, or there are trust issues from another situation that have you kind of on guard when it comes to anything new. We have the Hangman. With this Emperor person, they may not be older than you, but they may be wiser. Not wiser than you, but just wiser, more mature. They've learned something. There's been some sort of growth, some sort of transition, some sort of change within them. And maybe that's why they are coming back wanting to offer something. Maybe because they realized before, they didn't do things right and they had to go through their own experiences in order to see things from a different perspective. The way I'm saying this is, for example, if you were in a relationship with somebody, and during the course of this relationship, you could have told this person, like, you're not considerate of my feelings, or you're not putting forth any effort, you don't communicate, whatever it is that you were telling this person that you didn't like that they were doing or that they weren't doing. It's like they couldn't understand what you were saying. They didn't understand why you were upset, why it bothered you, whether because they just didn't want to understand it, or they truly didn't understand until, they were put in your position in a different situation. So the roles were reversed. Either in the relationship between you two, or this person, there was separation between you two. They went and started talking to somebody else, and the person that they were involved with was doing the same things that they used to do to you. Hopefully that makes sense. But they basically got a dose of their own medicine, and then they were able to see, like, damn, this is what I was doing to, you, basically. And so now they understand it from a different perspective, because now they've been on the receiving end of it. Before, they were the one doing it. So, sometimes you can't see your own shit when you're the one doing it. But when it's done to you, then you are able to better understand what, people before you were saying. But that experience, or those experiences, have kind of helped shape and mold this person into somebody different. And so for some of you, you're still viewing this person as the old person that you knew them as, not as the emperor. Because the emperor is definitely somebody you can build with. This is somebody who's been through some shit. They have some experience, the knowledge, the wisdom, in order to have a solid foundation. But you're still seeing them as the person who hurt you or did something wrong to you. Somebody who wasn't capable of giving you what you wanted before. Because they had to do their own growing up. They had to do their own maturing. And you could have been a lot more mature than they were. Like, you might have been in the Empress energy already, whether you're male or female. You could have been in that energy before when you were with this person. But, they weren't there yet. And so maybe now they are, because they've gone through their own situations that helped them to grow. And they were receptive to the lessons. Sometimes we go through experiences, but we're not necessarily open to learn what it is trying to teach us. Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody who knows their value and their worth. This is also somebody who is single. So maybe now you're both in a place where you are both single. And you're both understanding and know your value and your worth. I feel like for some of you, it's like, I've done all of this work to get to this Nine of Pentacles energy, and I don't want you to come back and then undo all of the progress that I've done. I've worked and I've gotten myself to this point. I don't want you to mess that up. I don't necessarily feel like that's what it is, though. I do feel like this person has changed. There's been a lot of growing and maturing, and it's just like the Hangman. Let's see. Let's just allow it to go with the flow. Yeah, Judgment. A second chance for some of you. Reconciliation, and you having to make a decision of what it is that you want to do. Do you want to take this person back, or do you not? Do you want to extend this offer to this person, or do you not? Depending on what side you're on. But I feel like how you're viewing this person is not from the way that they are now. You're viewing this person as they were before, and that's something that you have to kind of change, because this person is not the same person. You're not the same person. So you have to judge this person, with Judgment being here, judge this person by who they are showing up as now, not how they showed up before, because it would be unfair to judge them by their past transgressions if that's not what they're doing now. Eight of Swords, but maybe for some of you, you can't see beyond what they did. That's all you see when you look at this person, but that's really on you. Because you have to heal from the situation. Whatever happened between the two of you, you have to forgive. Doesn't mean that you have to be with this person, just because they change. Maybe they came too late and you're over the situation. But regardless, you have to still forgive and move forward if you're going to move forward, whether with this person or without this person. That Seven of Wands says that somebody is still defensive and guarded. So there's something that needs to be healed. There's something that needs to be fully forgiven. Now, I'm going to forgive it and forgive you for whatever happened, but I can't get past seeing you as that person. If you're going to forgive, if you're going to heal, if you're going to let go, then do it, completely, not partially. We have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, doesn't have to be. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is really judging this Pentacle, looking for any flaw. It's like looking at a diamond and, you know, you are looking at it through the little, like magnifying glass to see if there are any imperfections. There are going to be imperfections in this person because this person is human, as you are. There are imperfections within you. We all have flaws. But it's like looking for any little thing to point out, like, nope, you still do this or you still do that. Nitpicking is what I feel like, because you're afraid. But at the same time, for some of you, you're still entertaining the idea. So, like, are you afraid or are you not? Do you want this or do you not? Some of you are really, you're really nitpicking. That's what it is. There's no other way to put it. You're nitpicking. And you're looking for something to be wrong so that you can justify how you feel about the situation. I mean, you're allowed to feel how you feel. But if this is something that you actually want, if this is an offer, a reconciliation that you actually want, then you got to do what is necessary in order to have it, which means letting go of the past, letting bygones be bygones. Forgive, heal, move forward. And stop looking for something to be wrong. Some of you go into relationships and you're looking for something to be wrong. You're looking for this person to mess up. Even if this is somebody completely new that you've never dealt with before, you're automatically looking for something to be wrong. So you can say, nope, this isn't going to work. You know, at the first sign of anything not being perfect or the way that you want it to be, it's like, okay, I'm head out. But you can't be that way because we're all human. So we're all going to make mistakes. We're all going to do things wrong. None of us is going to get everything right 100% of the time. Not you, not anybody you're dealing with. So stop nitpicking. Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is an offer. The Page of Cups is somebody trying to make amends, somebody trying to right their wrongs. This could also be a new offer coming in from somebody. For some of you, this person is new, but I feel like for the majority of you, this is somebody that you've already dealt with and they're coming back to apologize, to make amends, to try to right their wrongs because they want another chance. You're still nitpicking though. So you're not necessarily trying to hear anything they have to say. But you're not telling them to leave either. Why? Because you're undecided. It's like, do I want this? Do I not? I don't know. But figure it out. Figure out what you want. This is juggling. This is a decision, though. I feel like what you're juggling is, do I want to give this another chance or do I not? And as soon as you're like, okay, yeah, I want to give this another try because I still care about this person. I still love this person. I still want to be with this person. Then there you go, nitpicking again. Like he said he was going to call me at 11 o'clock. It's 11:01. So he always lying. So you have to make up your mind here. Are you going to take this offer or you're not? You can't just continue to be stuck in limbo. You got to make a decision here. Do you want this or do you not? Four of Pentacles. If you want it, you're going to have to let go of this old shit. You're going to have to stop being so guarded, so defensive, so closed off. Let bygones be bygones. Leave the past in the past. If you don't want anything to do with this person, then fine. You don't have to be with this person because I know somebody's going to be like, I don't want this person. Okay, then don't be with the person then. The hell? Nobody's telling you that you have to be with this person, but if you don't want them, then don't entertain them. Block them, cut off all communication, whatever, and move on. But I feel like for some of you, you're saying you don't want it, but you're also not telling this person to leave you alone. You're still answering every time they call, every time they text, so you're really just lying to yourself. You're afraid, yeah, but you still want it. Five of Pentacles. For some of you, that's what you can't get over. The fact that this person left you. Or made you feel abandoned. Or like you weren't good enough. Or whatever the case may be. Maybe they left you for another person. I don't know what the situation is. But whatever the case may be, there's a decision that you have to make. I feel like you gotta let go of whatever this old shit is. Two of Wands. They are together. They are choosing to walk this path together. And I feel like you have somebody that's saying, like, I got you. Maybe I didn't before. Maybe I failed before. But that's then and this is now. I'm a different person now. And I think I'm going to make that the title. And watch there still be people in the comments like, they're not different. They're still the same. But you saw the title and you still came over here. So you still want to know about them. So there's still some part of you that's still checking for the person that you claim you don't care anything about. I don't know. You figure that out on your own. For the rest of you who, this is actually for, and you are, I want to say you're undecided, but you're not really undecided. You want to see where this can go, but you're fearful. You got to get rid of that fear. You got to start seeing this person for who they are showing up as now, not for who they have been in the past. If you're going to forgive, if you say you are healed, then stop viewing this person from the perspective of a hurt person. This Five of Pentacles, I feel like you're not in this energy anymore. You're not out in the cold. You done came out of that. So stop acting as if you are still in the cold. It's 90 degrees on there. You still got on the fur coat. You're defensive and you're guarded. You're protecting yourself, but there is no threat there. There is nothing threatening your safety. You are surrounded by love. You are surrounded and being protected. This relationship, this union, this partnership, whatever is being protected. So let it happen. Because again, for the ones who actually want this, it's what you want. You are just afraid that it's going to end the way that it ended the last time. And none of us actually knows how things are going to turn out. You just have to have faith that regardless of what the outcome is, you'll be okay, because you will be okay. You were okay the last time it didn't work out. You were okay in every situation you've ever been in, which is why you are here listening to this, because you've been okay, because you made it out. Maybe with some bumps and bruises, but you still made it out. And that's what you have to focus on. If you're going to do this, be all in. Not going into it looking for something to be wrong. Because if that's what you're looking for, that's what you're going to find, whether it's actually there or not. Because you are looking for it, that is what you will find. I hope that this was helpful for you, that it provides you with some guidance, some clarity, some insight. Thank you again for watching. Be sure to like this video if you have not. Leave a comment down below if it resonates. And I will talk to you all next time.